This presentation will look at the New South Wales Health Policy for user-applied labelling of injectable medicines, fluids and lines. The policy directive outlines the requirements for user-applied labelling of injectable medicines, fluids and lines in the New South Wales Public Health Organisations and New South Wales Ambulance. The policy is to be adhered to by all healthcare staff, such as doctors and nurses in all New South Wales public health organisations. There are multiple roles sharing the divided responsibilities, including the New South Wales Clinical Excellence Commission, the Chief Executive, the Director of Clinical Governance, Drug and Therapeutics Committees, and Health Service Managers. The labelling standard was developed by the Australian Commission on Safety and Quality in Healthcare to assist health professionals to safely communicate vital details. The labelling standard is also used to ensure that clear and accurate communication of information regarding injectable medicines and fluids is maintained through standardised user-applied labelling. The inability to correctly recognise the appropriate container, for example bags, bottles or syringes for injectable medications and fluids, or the correct conduit such as catheters, burettes, administration lines or invasive monitoring lines, can result in an administration error. Contributions to medication safety incidents have also been made through the use of multiple label design, colour, size and content, and also a lack of use of labels in certain circumstances. Other causes of administration incidents have been found to be when multiple parenteral and enteral lines are in use, and incorrect line selection has occurred and contributed to adverse patient outcomes due to administration of medications and fluids by an incorrect route. The labelling standard was adapted to replace previous editions of the National Recommendations for User-Applied Labelling of Injectable Medicines, Fluids and Lines. The labelling standard expands upon the previous labelling recommendations to also include colour coding by medicine class in accordance with the anaesthetic labelling standard, which includes specific colours for anticoagulant antiplatelet medicines, pre-printed medicine labels that are colour-coded for use on dedicated continuous infusion lines, labelling of containers in perioperative settings, labelling of non-injectable medicines and fluids prepared in the same area as injectable medicines and colour coding with a red St Andrews cross watermark, locked catheters, and liquid medicines for oral inhalational and enteral use. Adherence and implementation of the labelling standard is a mandatory requirement for meeting the National Safety and Quality Health Service standards, specifically NSQHS Standard 4 Medication Safety. In accordance with the labelling standard, New South Wales Health provides access to appropriate user-applied labels through state-contracted suppliers, also available in print-ready formats for reproduction by label suppliers for use in all New South Wales public health organisations. Throughout my research into this protocol, I have gained a more thorough understanding overall. In particular, how vital the competence of nurses along with other healthcare providers in correctly identifying injectable medicines and fluids, as well as the devices used to deliver them is, and how this competence can improve the safety of medication administration and subsequently to reduce the prevalence of medication errors. As a student, I found that the research I conducted in the process of creating this presentation expanded my understanding and awareness of this policy and increased my confidence. I hope you have found this video on user-applied labelling of injectable medicines, fluids and lines interesting, informative and engaging. Thank you for watching.